Okay, so part 2 of MijoShop, taking off from where we left on video 1. You'll need to do all settings for here local. There's a lot to the stores too on the shipping, things like that, but we'll eventually cover everything. Just kind of giving you a summary of what all's in here. So after I do their logo, I'm going to put their logo in here. You can choose how big you want the photos to be throughout the store. On the product images, category images, all of that. On the mail, we just enter where the mail goes to over. Actually, we enter that into this. It's going to catch it from this setting on the general. These are just some other options to tie in a security membership. We really don't have to worry about any of this right now. Most of this remains as is. So we go over here to catalogs to start categories, and that's always the first thing we start. So everything you'd sent over, I'm going to copy all of that. Okay. The best thing to do is print this out or something just to have a reference. So on the puzzles, we'll start with that. And you can delete this cameras or any, usually with the stores you're going to have some sample products and categories, so just delete this. And this is how you start building this store on the categories. Click insert. And with MijoShop, you're allowed to make subcategories. So puzzles is going to be a main category. And this will be a subcategory. I'm doing this real quickly just to show you the basics of it. And so you'll put that subcategory right here. To assign puzzles is the parent category, go to data. Right here under parent, select puzzles. And that's how you start the categories. So products over here, you can delete these. This store setup is real similar to Volusion. To start the products, I'll do like a little sample. Oh, Albert Einstein puzzle. For model, I just put whatever the product is. You can see you just fill in all the details. I usually don't put anything in over here on these little codes. It's good for some stores, and you may want to do a SKU type of product inventory later on, but it's not a big deal on the price. You just enter the price, tax class. If you want to tax, you can. Taxes are another separate thing that I'll have to walk you through, but you don't have to charge taxes. Right here it keeps track of the inventory, so you can enter how much you have of each product right here. If you want to subtract stock, it'll also keep track of the inventory. When you run out, it'll have no longer in stock. This is where the main product image goes. Other images you can put over here. So far in the stores that I've done, I don't do extra images unless it's a product that needs to be seen at different angles or just needs better views. This is where you put the description, put product tags right there. And those are kind of keywords, but another thing we can do with the store is add filters and use tags, or use filters for the tags. Like if we want to do colors and price ranges, we can filter it out using the tags. This is all really important for the SEO right here. So walk through data. Links, this is where you're going to put the category, and you can assign to multiple categories too. Manufacturer, you don't have to enter that in. This is another feature you can have on the store, is to do related products that'll show next to the product similar products. We'll get into options and attributes and discounts, things like that later. But there's some pretty cool stuff you can do with MijoShop. So that's how you're going to start doing categories and products for the store. And I'm not on the store, but this is just to show you. It looks the same under the merchant account.